Hey guys, welcome back to another DH bowling ball review. Today we're going to review the all-new Roto Grip TNT. Darren will be comparing his new TNT to his Roto Grip Idle Helios. The TNT is laid out 5 by 5.5 by 2 1/4. I'm going to throw the core numbers of these two bowling balls up on the screen now. So, without further ado, we're going to take the TNT and the Helios, we're going to throw these on the rack and have Darren throw some shots here at Super Bowl Lanes in Windsor, Ontario.
Alright guys, so here we are out on the lanes at Super Bowl. Let's check out this TNT, see what it'll do. Typical house shot. I have mine at, I took it to a spinner at 500, 1000 and step 2 polish, just because the box surface read so early that it just was not there for me. So let's see what this will do. Okay, light mixer, not bad. We'll move a little bit right here, see if we can get it to face up a little bit more. I'm gonna compare the TNT today to the Idle Helios. A couple orange bowling balls, see what they do compared to one another. I think the TNT with the shine on it's gonna be a little cleaner, probably a little more defined motion. Idle will probably be a little rounder, but we'll see. So we're gonna go 2 right. That was a lot better. Way more defined motion if I get it to the dry, but it still blends off it pretty good. We have a lot of really good, solid, symmetric options in the line. So I'm hoping this TNT is going to do something a little different, but add to that. I really like this kind of ball motion on harder stuff. And I think that's where this ball is going to come into play a little more, is to blend stuff out and to bowl on harder patterns with it. So it's not bad. I'd like to see it come off a little harder, but let's switch over to the Idle Helios here, see the difference and see how much more that hooks, or if it's earlier, or what it exactly does. If you guys do happen to see a pause in the video at all, the ball return, the reset button's not working for me. So I either have to strike, or we gotta take a second and throw a ball down and reset it. So if you see a little bit of a skip, that's why. Same alignment that we were striking with the TNT. Let's see what the Idle Helios will do. Missed the left a little. Missed left a little, splashed him around, but you can see that ball's just a little bit earlier, a little bit smoother. I think if we get that to the dry, you're really gonna see that definition. It's a much more round arc. It might have something to do with the colors of the ball too. With the swirls in the TNT, it might look like it stands up and stops a little quicker, where the Helios is not solid color and it's pretty round. The surfaces are close, I would say. TNT might be a hair shinier than the Helios, but throw the Helios quite a bit, so it's got some lane shine on it, definitely. Try and get this a little farther right. Yeah, that was a good shot. You can see when I get it to farther right. Like I said, TNT gets there, it's a little more starts and then kind of goes forward, where the Helios is just really round off of it. I'm gonna go back to TNT, see if I can move left a little bit around it. Because those last few were a little bit light mixer, I wanna see if I can get it to go flush. So as always, switching out my JoPo thumb, guys. Make sure you check out JoPo Grips. Link will be in the description. Made in Michigan. And like I always say, best interchangeable thumb on the market in my opinion. And great supporters of the channel. So I'm gonna go start with 5 left of where we were striking with the TNT before, and try and circle the side of the ball a little more. That went through it nice. That's the kind of motion I like to see through the pins. I want the ball to drive through that 8-pin. Those ones where we were deflecting a little bit, I don't love that hit. So that was pretty good. Now when I had surface on the TNT, I would get that reaction shots, and then it would quit. So let's see if we can duplicate that again. So again, 5 left to where we started. Get my hand around the side of it to make it tip more. Ooh, missed right and it still got there. A little bit of a splasher, not convincing, but you know, we'll take those hits too. Feels like I might need a piece of tape in it soon, but we're gonna try and get it by with a little bit of rosin. I'm gonna try and square up a little bit with the TNT now, go a little straighter. See what kind of versatility we have with this. I will say this is probably the best it's looked for me throwing it. So I like that I'm seeing that. The more games I get on it, the more I'm getting a positive vibe for this ball. I really like that motion. That just got through the fronts a little easier, but really controlled the down lane motion when I roll the back of it with my hand. I was about 10 right in my first shot with it. So when a ball responds to hand position changes like that, that's something I really like to see. I like versatility. You don't want to be able to just throw it on one pattern. It's okay sometimes, but especially for you guys when you're going out and purchasing a ball, you don't want it to be really, really one-dimensional unless you're bowling a lot of tournaments and you need something that's unique. Big miss left. Big miss left and still get it out. Got it in that puddle and it just rolled and still snapped the 10 out somehow. I don't know, looking pretty good today, guys. Let's throw one with the idle straighter. Might be able to see the difference a little bit more defined when I'm playing straighter just because we're in the friction a little more. And then we'll see what happens. All right. So same alignment, pulling the back of it with my hand. Normal ball speed. I don't know how good that comes across on camera, but for me, that definitely was lazier down lane. It didn't hit that break point and make that more defined shape. So I think the idle might be a ball that's really, really good to start with, blend the pattern out, and then go into something like the TNT. When it's shiny, when it's dull, it might be the opposite. But when it's shiny, you can get into that. Might be a really good 1-2 combination. Let's throw one more shot with this from in and then wrap it up. So let's go way left just because it's fun. We're gonna slow right down. As slow as I can get at least. Pretty good. So guys, make sure you check out the Roto Grip TNT. If you like this video, make sure to get down in the comments, like, subscribe, turn on notification bells. Let us know what you want to see. Anything different, anything new, let us know. We want to hear what you have to say.